What's up, guys, and welcome to my channel, Mello Reacts. I'm Mello, and this is my new channel. I'm having so much fun over here. Yes, help me get to my goal of 1,000 subscribers, guys. Come on, look out for your girl. Now, today, we are going to be getting into more George Carlin because I heard that I need to check out more of his videos, and this is what I'm here for, to react, honey. So let's get into it. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos. And considering I'm newer here, I need to get pushed a little bit more into the algorithm, so I would greatly appreciate if you guys would go ahead and hit that like button. All right, let's get into it.
Something else I don't understand, motivation tapes, motivation books. What happened here? Someone needs to be motivated? It's a fairly simple thing. Either you want to do something or you don't. What's the big mystery? Besides, if you're motivated enough to go to the store to buy a motivation book, aren't you motivated enough to do that? So you don't need the book. Put it back. Tell the clerk, fuck you, I'm motivated. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Wait. Okay. Damn. Can I breathe? Can I get into it? Wow. Okay. George Carlin on some culture issues. Wow. This is her. Okay. Wow. Motivated to pick the book up. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Do that so you don't need the book. Put it back. Tell the clerk, I'm motivated. I'm going home. I'm going home. And can anyone explain to me the need for 1 hour photo finishing? You just saw the thing. How can you possibly be nostalgic about a concept like a little while ago? Another complaint, too many vehicles. There are some families in this country own entirely too many vehicles. You see them on the highway in an RV, but that's not enough for them. RV's not enough. Behind them, they're towing a motorboat, go-kart, dune buggy, dirt bike, jet ski, snowmobile, parasail, hang glider, windsurfing equipment, a hot air balloon, and a small two-man deep-sea diving bell.
Oh, well, damn. Oh my gosh. Wait, comment down below if you think having more than, okay, if you're a family, maybe 2 to 3 cars, depending on if your kids are like a teenager and they're driving already. But when I see people buy so many cars just because they have the money to buy it, I'm just like, how many of you are going to drive those cars? Like, crazy, right? He just said, I can't even repeat what he just said. That was a lot.
Glider, windsurfing equipment, a hot air balloon, and a small two-man deep-sea diving bell. Doesn't anyone just take a fucking walk anymore? The only thing these people lack is a lunar excursion module. Too many choices, America. It's not healthy.
Seriously.
Another abomination. White guys over 10 years of age who wear their baseball hats backwards. Listen to me.
Not over 10 years old, though. Are they too old to wear it? Like, what's going on?
Listen to me. White guys, let me tell you something. You're never going to be as cool as black guys. It's not going to happen. You're white and you're lame.
Not cue the camera to the white guy in a hat. In a backwards hat. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Look at him. Oh, he's like, God damn, not me. No, don't put the camera over here. Oh, I gotta see that again.
And you're lame. It's a fucking law of nature. Turning your hat around and learning a complicated handshake will not make you cool. And you black guys, since you started the whole thing, I'm going to let you stay with the hats a little bit longer, but I think really, once you qualify for Social Security, it's time to spin that motherfucker around to the front again. All right? Another tip for the men. The earring, the thing with the earrings, it's over. It's been over for a long time. Doesn't mean anything anymore. It was supposed to piss off the squares. The squares are wearing them now. Doesn't mean anything, it's just fucking jewelry. Unless you have an earring with a live baby hanging from it, it's just jewelry. And I want you to know I'm in favor of self-mutilation and personal disfigurement. I've always said there's nothing like puncturing and perforating your skin in a dozen or so places in order to demonstrate your high self-esteem. When I see a young man decorating his scalp with a soldering iron, I say, there's a happy guy. Thinks highly of himself.
Very highly.
And haven't we gone a little overboard with these colored ribbons for different causes? Every cause has its own colored ribbon now. Red for AIDS, blue for child abuse, pink for breast cancer, green for the rainforest, purple for urban violence. I got a brown one. You know what it means? Eat shit, motherfucker! Eat shit, motherfucker!
Oh my God. Okay, listen. Let me just take all that in. Like, wow. That was seriously the ribbons. I mean, who's the color committee for the ribbons? And I would like to know, are we getting anywhere with all of these organizations? Because it seems to be, snatching more money from us, and I'm not seeing any, especially with the AIDS. I'm like, is there a cure yet? No. I literally just had someone the other day telling me I should have a prep party, and I'm like, what is a prep party? What is prep? I don't even know what that is. Like, what are you talking about? And she explained to me what that was, and that it was a drug to help, prevent contracting anything. And I'm like, so what? You want me to have who has parties for that? Is that really going on out there? Are people out of their mind? Now, granted, she is in the medical field, and I thought regular parties, gatherings would be things of such as selling, jewelry, or with your friends. Mary Kay, is that still around? But a prep party? I mean, what am I supposed? What? Oh gosh, it's getting a little crazy out here. Legal drug dealers is what I call them.
And what can we do to silence these Christian athletes who thank Jesus whenever they win, never mention his name when they lose? Not a word. You never hear them say, Jesus made me drop the ball. The good Lord tripped me up behind the line of scrimmage. According to these guys, Jesus is undefeated. Meanwhile, these assholes are in last place. Must be another one of those miracles. And speaking of delusional people, what about a guy who hears a voice in his head, tells him to kill his entire family, so he does it? Is this the only thing a voice in the head ever tells these people to do, is to kill others? Doesn't a voice ever tell a guy, go take a shit on the salad bar at Wendy's? Doesn't a voice tell a guy to take out his dick on the merry-go-round once in a while? What?
Let's start there. Like, with so much that's going on right now, I always wonder that too. Like, what is going on in someone's head that makes sense to just go and do something like that? Like, can we take baby steps? See, George Carlin should have ran for president or something. I would have elected him because, yeah, he knows what's up.
Doesn't always tell a guy to take out his dick on the round once in a while? Well, some guys do take out their dicks on the merry-go-round, but usually it's their own idea. Something else I can do without: aftershave and cologne. And this disgusting shit that men put on their bodies. Just what I need in the elevator. Some guy standing next to me smells like a fucking pine tree. I said, go home and wash, you smelly prick. You smell like the urinal in a Portuguese cat house. Goddamn, guys are stupid. Guys are really fucking dumb. They think they're gonna get laid with this stuff, Oh yeah, they put it on at home. Oh boy, I'll get laid tonight, You don't get laid with green shit that comes out of a bottle, okay? And the only smell that's gonna help you get laid might be your own natural scent. You have pheromones. It's a secondary sex characteristic. People in America, nervous about sex. They wanna cover that up and disguise it. Guys in Europe, they know how to live. Guy gets in the elevator over there, he smells like a pile of dog shit. Those people are sophisticated.
Gosh, it reminds me of Austin Power with those. And what's with the teeth? Like, yeah, baby.
Those people are sophisticated. Getting pretty tired of these guys walking around in cowboy hats and cowboy boots. You ever see these jack-offs? Can't we kill some of these motherfuckers walking around in a fucking cowboy hat? Grown man. It's not even Halloween, for Christ's sakes.
I like cowboy hats.
Walking around in a fucking cowboy hat. Grown man. It's not even Halloween, for Christ's sakes. I say, hey, Tex, grow up and get yourself a wardrobe consistent with the century you're living in. Why do certain men feel the need to dress up as mythic figures? You don't see anyone walking around in a pirate costume, do you? When's the last guy you ran into had on a Viking outfit? Make-believe cowboys. Closest they ever got to a cow is when they stopped to take a piss at an Arby's. And camcorders. Here is technology gone berserk. Everywhere you go now, there's some dick, some yo-yo, some putts.
Oh, damn. Wait, what year was this in? Camcorders. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Okay, so he's like, some dick somewhere. Camcorder, like, is that? Yeah, it's on your shoulders, really heavy. Oh my god, that is so messed up. Because now look at us. Look at us. We're just. It's everywhere now. There's no getting away from it. Maybe that's why comedians can't get away with anything.
Where you go now, there's some dick, some yo-yo, some putts with a camcorder, and he is going to tape everything. Doesn't anyone in this country just stop and look at things anymore? No. Sort of take them in, maybe even remember them?
Wait, that's interesting because when they show the audience, it's just people watching it. Now, I don't know if you guys have been to a concert or anything lately. It's like you can't even enjoy it because everyone's so busy trying to capture the moment, but you're not even living in the moment, and you're not, just taking it in. Take the concert in. Take the show in. It's crazy. We are just like.
Sort of take them in, maybe even remember them? Is that just a strange notion? Does experience have to be documented and brought home and saved on a shelf? And do people really watch this shit? Are people's lives so bankrupt they sit at home looking at things they already did? And these guys are so intense, It's always guys. They won't let women touch the cameras. It's a highly technical skill. Look through a hole, push on a button, big skill, and they all think they're Federico Fellini. You ever seen any of this shit? Low angles, zooms, and pans, and it's the same ugly 3 children in every goddamn shot. All the George Lucas magic in Hollywood is not going to change the unfortunate genetic configuration on the faces of these children. Keep these unfortunate youngsters out of public view.
Oh my God, George Carlin goes ham. This not the kids. There, keep your ugly kids. Oh my God, this man is going hamburger, Polish sausage, hot dog, corned beef on everybody right now. Do we think he would have survived this time of sensitivity right now? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Keep these unfortunate youngsters out of public view. Now, a lot of these, hold on a sec. A lot of these cultural crimes I've been complaining about can be blamed on the baby boomers. Something else I'm a little tired of hearing about. The baby boomers. Whiny, narcissistic, self-indulgent people with a simple philosophy. Give me it, it's mine! Give me that, it's mine! These people were given everything. Everything was handed to them.
This is interesting. I literally had a discussion about this today with a client. I was like, so, wait, I thought it was us, millennials, but then, oh no, the baby boomer was the give you everything. Like, here you go, trying to make life better. And then that next generation, which I think is Generation X, if I'm not mistaken, raised the millennials. So now we're just really spoiled. And Goodness gracious, Generation Z has no chance.
These people were given everything. Everything was handed to them. And they took it all. Took it all. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And they stayed loaded for 20 years and had a free ride. But now...
Oh my God, that's so true. I was just looking at some pictures of a client in the 70s. Literally had an Aerosmith shirt on. Wow.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And they stayed loaded for 20 years and had a free ride. But now they're staring down the barrel of middle-age burnout, and they don't like it. They don't like it, so they've turned self-righteous. And they want to make things hard on younger people. They tell them abstain from sex, say no to drugs. As for the rock and roll, they sold that for television commercials a long time ago. So they could buy pasta machines and Stairmasters and soybean futures. Soybean futures. You know something? They're cold, bloodless people. It's in their slogans, it's in their rhetoric. No pain, no gain. Just do it. Life is short, play hard. Shit happens, deal with it. Get a life. These people went from do your own thing to just say no. They went from love is all you need to whoever winds up with the most toys wins. And they went from cocaine to Rogaine.
Wait, was Rogaine? Was that the hair loss or something? Comment down below. I think that was the hair loss.
Cocaine to Rogaine. And you know something? They're still counting grams, only now it's fat grams. And the worst of it is the rest of us have to watch these commercials on TV for Levi's loose-fitting jeans and fat-ass Docker pants. Because these degenerate, yuppie, boomer cocksuckers couldn't keep their hands off the croissants and the Haagen-Dazs.
Wait, is that when blue jeans started to get stretch in them? Because I don't think jeans were always stretchy, right? You really see, that's what happened to us when they started making pants stretch, and now, I mean, it's over with for the the leggings, and I feel like that's a problem that people don't pay attention to, right? Like, any women out there, comment down below. As soon as that stretch happened, it was the end of being fit because the pants are stretching with you. But if there were a pair of pants, that the real jeans, blue jeans, that they would immediately show if you gained an inch because you're like, oh my God. Now it's like, no, it just stretches with you, so you don't know that you're losing weight. Oh my God, is that what happened?
Yuppie boomer cocksuckers couldn't keep their hands off the croissants and the Haagen-Dazs. And their big fat asses have spread all over, and they have to wear fat-ass Docker pants. Boomers, these yuppies, and everybody, now that I think of it. Sometimes in comedy you have to generalize. Now, there's one thing you might have noticed I don't complain about. Politicians. Everybody complains about politicians. Everybody says they suck. Yeah! Well, where do people think these politicians come from? They don't fall out of the sky. They don't pass through a membrane from another reality. They come from American parents and American families, American homes, American schools, American churches, American businesses, and American universities, and they're elected by American citizens. This is the best we can do, folks. This is what we have to offer. It's what our system produces. Garbage in, garbage out. If you have selfish, ignorant citizens, you're going to get selfish, ignorant leaders. And term limits ain't...
Ooh, bars. Yes, that is so true. I mean, I remember, what's her name? Ayanna Van Zandt. I'll never forget when she was on I think it was a radio show. The way that they were talking about Trump so bad, this was when Trump was in office. And she said, no, Trump is you. Trump is us. Haven't you lied before? Because people kept, well, he lied on his taxes. Haven't you lied before? Everything he was trying to say to her to get her to react in a negative way low frequency. She threw it right back at him and on his self. And all they could do was sit there and just be quiet because it's like, I'm not here for that, because to look at us all in any type of way is to look at the society. I mean, all of this mental health that we're talking about now. And I actually mentioned in one of my videos, I'm like, that's because the whole damn country is mental health. Like, we're in a Ponzi scheme. If that's not in mental, then what else is? Like, that's where we're all living a lie, walking around, okay?
If you have selfish, ignorant citizens, you're going to get selfish, ignorant leaders. And term limits ain't going to do you any good. You're just going to wind up with a brand new bunch of selfish, ignorant Americans. So maybe it's not the politicians who suck. Maybe something else sucks around here, like the public. Yeah, the public sucks. There's a nice campaign slogan for somebody. The public sucks. Hope. Hope.
Okay, if someone was that honest, if they could actually be that honest, I would be all over that campaign. The public sucks. Hope. Look, comment down below. Wouldn't that, like, I kind of think that's what people liked about Trump. He didn't care. Like, he just said what he felt. Hello.
Because if it's really just the fault of these politicians, then where are all the other bright people of conscience? Where are all the bright, honest, intelligent Americans ready to step in and save the nation and lead the way? We don't have people like that in this country. Everybody's at the mall, scratching his ass, picking his nose, taking his credit card out of his fanny pack and buying a pair of sneakers with lights in them. So I have solved this little political dilemma for myself in a very simple way. On election day, I stay home. I don't vote. Fuck them. Fuck them. I don't vote. Two reasons I don't vote. First of all, it's meaningless. This country was bought and sold and paid for a long time ago. The shit they...
Ooh, say it. I mean, when I see people argue about this stuff, it's very hard to get into politics. And, people believe in it so much. And I'm just like, okay. This is like United States and China right now, right? Okay. I don't know. Anybody? I think it happened a long time ago. I mean, think about it. When you have lawyers, I mean, what are lawyers hired for? Like what he said, when people are, they go to our schools, they go to our universities, and, we vote for them and we elect them into these offices. And most of them, if you look at the criteria to even, run, most of these men and women are lawyers. So where I'm from and how I think, it's kind of like, okay, so a lawyer means that you're being paid. Someone's paying you, right? So we're paying them, and then you have all of this lobbyist action going on. So they're making all of this money, and how can you not be bought out? I mean, to me, it's a person that can be bought out in 2 seconds. They have no loyalty to the country, and that, like, please, oh my gosh, say it. What do you think? I mean, come on, that's common sense. I feel like we're fighting for something right now that they clearly showed you that you're not in control many a times. But I think because a lot of America has been sold a dream, yeah, it's a dream, honestly. You gotta wake up from it.
Fuck them. I don't vote. Two reasons I don't vote. First of all, it's meaningless. This country was bought and sold and paid for a long time ago. The shit they shuffle around every 4 years doesn't mean a thing. And secondly, I don't vote because I believe if you vote, you have no right to complain. People like to twist that around, I know. They say, well, if you don't vote, you have no right to complain. But where's the logic in that? If you vote and you elect dishonest, incompetent people, and they get into office and screw everything up, well, you are responsible for what they have done. You caused the problem. You voted them in. You have no right to complain. I, on the other hand, who did not vote, who In fact, did not even leave the house on election day. I'm in no way responsible for what these people have done and have every right to complain as loud as I want about the mess you created that I had nothing to do with.
And create an entire show about it.
For what these people have done and have every right to complain as loud as I want about the mess you created that I had nothing to do with. So I know that a little later on this year, you're going to have another one of those really swell presidential elections that you like so much. You'll enjoy yourselves. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure as soon as the election is over, your country will improve immediately. As for me, I'll be home on that day doing essentially the same thing as you. The only difference is when I get finished masturbating, I'm going to have a little something to show for it, folks. Thank you very much.
Well, okay. I mean, where's the lie in that? Because you definitely don't hear the Democrats talking about this man in office, and it's just it's so annoying because he's so he's right. It doesn't even. It's a shame that it doesn't matter, and that that's why they call it political theater. I mean, that man doesn't even look like he's standing in the White House most of the time. I'm like, what is this, a stage? Anywho, that was awesome. George always kills it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.